Hey guys, it's Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com. Got a fun little quick one for you today. We're going to learn how to do Lick It Up by Kiss. So this is pretty simple to play. Nothing too crazy going on here. So hopefully we'll be able to get through it pretty quickly. Now, if you're not following the channel already, please do by hitting subscribe and ring that notification bell so you know when I release a new video. That helps me out a lot. And if you really want to support anything that I do here on YouTube, the best way to do it is actually to join my Guitar Academy. You'll see a link to it in the description below. My Guitar Academy contains all my courses, covering everything from complete beginner courses to more advanced courses on technique, improvisation, ear training, theory, guitar tone, and more. And you get personalized support from me, so please go check it out. You get a free 7-day trial by clicking that link below. All right, let's jump into the song. I'm in standard tuning here, so pretty simple stuff. We're going to start with some slides down this guitar, and then just kind of chugging on this kind of muted open A string. So when the verse comes in, we have those. So what's going on here? We're kind of mostly hitting this A, and what you want to do is bar here at the second fret across the B, G, and the D. So that A major chord. Now we're going to do on top of that, as part of the riff, keep holding that bar. We're going to play add the fourth fret on the D, and then the third fret there on the B string. So that makes that a D major chord in the second version. Because you still got that open A in there. And then resolve it back to that A. That's how we keep that bar going. So this. And then after you hit that A, then you go back to chugging on that open A string. So this. So that rhythm's like. All right, so that's it. All right, from there we get to a G power chord. So all that is third fret on the high E and the B, open G, open D. The A string is going to be muted by the bottom of the middle finger there. So you're going to mute that A string, and that middle finger is going to be playing the third fret on the low E string. So you hold that note and let it lean into the A string and mute it. So and then we're back to the riff. Back to the G again. And then we're gonna end, this is really kind of the pre-chorus where we're gonna. So it's down here to this F major, and you really just have to work on the bottom four strings. So we have this first fret on the low E, third on the A, third on the D, second on the G. Hit that chord, let it ring, and then jump up here to the third fret and hit it 4 times. So it is. All right, so for the verse, we have this. And then we get to the chorus, kind of slide down, and then we have this. It's pretty similar. So that's just going to be that same riff. Done a couple times. Then the G power chord to a D to an A. So it's start chugging on the A again. And that's one time through. You repeat that 4 times for the chorus. So just kind of repeat that 4 times. Kind of slide down the strings, and we go back to the same kind of verse that we did before. Kind of chunks on that A, but you hear right before the vocals come in, it's just kind of alternate pickings as you slide down kind of the A string. And then we're back to the verse. So the same thing after that, it's just kind of the same as the first verse. Now when we get to the chorus sections the second time around, there's an added lick in there. So when we get to the chorus, the second chorus, the first time you hear the riff, it doesn't change. But here it does. It's like that little lick right there. And that's kind of... And so basically, the second time you hear the chorus, the second time the riff is played in the second chorus, and then after that, every time you hear it after that, the riff is played, it happens. So it's this little... So that's the 5th fret on the D and the G together. Slide down to 4, and play 2 across the D and the G. And then play 3, 2, 0 on the A. All right, now we have this bridge section that happens next. Looks like this. So that's just a bend at the 2nd fret on the low E string. Just bend it up a half step, and then you're gonna play this G power chord, the kind of the bottom half up. So you just play that 3rd fret on the low E string, mute the A string, like we did before. Then the other strings that you hear are the open D and the open G. Just kind of pick across those 4 strings, and twice with this. So that's kind of the main lick. So you do that twice, and then take it to an A chord. All right, and then we have, I guess you consider this the guitar solo here. A little guitar melody is played. I think there is actually kind of, there might be 2 guitars layered here. It is possible to do it on 1 guitar though, but when I see them play live, they don't do it exactly like it's on the recording. So I'm gonna kind of play it like, if you want to make it sound exactly like the recording, you have to play it like this. All right, so it sounds like this. All right, so, and then we're to the last chorus. So that little thing is going on here. We have this, that's the 5th fret on the D, 4 on the G, 3 on the B. Then come back to the 4th fret there on the G. Now here is where I feel like there's maybe 1 guitar that does this. and the other one does this. But like I said, you can do both of those together. He might be hybrid picking it. I'm not sure, but so we have this, and then we have this. We're gonna play the 4th fret on the D, 2nd fret on the high E together. So you play those, then play the 3rd fret on the B, and then the open G string. Resolve that to an A major chord. So we have this. Now sometimes you'll see other guitar players over time, they'll do they'll play it as a D chord here, but it's not. It's not like a D major here. It's so this. It sounds actually pretty cool. So once again, I'm picking the D and the high E string together, then playing the 3rd fret on the B, open G, resolve to the A. So after 4 times, you just go down to an E major chord and hold that for 4 measures. They build up going back to the chorus. So one guitar player can hold that A while the other one does it like that, and that's how it'll probably be done by them. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's pretty much all there is to it. Some basic riffs, but still rocks out. It's still very catchy, so I guess that's the name of the game, right? All right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon for GuitarLessons365.com.